Good morning, I'm Maddie Jansen, and this is the podcast of 17 News at Sunrise. It's everything you need to know to start your day in about 15 minutes.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
This morning, no crimes, but a lot of bad feelings. New information into the investigation of accusations against Father Craig Harrison. What police reports say about the much-beloved Monsignor.
In the danger zone, a new report shows which towns could be hit hardest by fast-moving wildfires. 4 towns in Kern County are on the list. We'll explain coming up.
And wands up! Today is a very special day for Harry Potter fans, and bookstores and other local businesses are getting in on the celebrations. We'll explain on this Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. Good morning. Good to have you with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside a very talented wizard known as Alex Fisher.
Oh, am I the talented wizard?
I don't know. Are you?
Well,
you're the one who came armed with wands.
Well, and here's the thing. These aren't even my wands.
Oh, okay.
These are my friends' wands. Yeah, that I stole last night. I said, hey, can I borrow your wands? So I really cannot claim to be a huge Harry Potter fan because I don't have the official
I don't know.
wands.
How many times have you been to Harry Potter Land, is it, at Universal
Well,
Studios?
I don't think that necessarily counts.
How
I
many?
mean,
Go ahead.
I've only been 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So not terribly.
I actually have a real wand, but I forgot it.
Well,
You
here,
do?
I forgot it.
You can
Oh,
I actually
my
have
God.
a Luna's
for you.
wand.
I've got-
I bought
I've
it
got
at
one for
Universal
you.
Studios. Well, thank
Nice.
you.
Oh, did you one of those magical wands that you can? Yeah. That's always fun.
Well, everyone, first we're going to take a quick look at our weather. I'm in for Kevin Charette this morning. 69 degrees out there, though. Pretty cool for us. 51% humidity level, so pretty humid out there, but things are going to start drying up later in this morning for the most part. Outdoor forecast, so we are looking at things pretty cool in the morning, morning hours, 7 a.m. We're looking at 74 degrees, but things start to rapidly warm up. But the good part of this is that we're really not seeing those triple digits as far as today goes for our outdoor forecast. Tehachapi, though, 61 degrees out there, 42% humidity level, so not very humid as well, but things are going to pretty much be warm for the most part of this morning. Outdoor forecast, though, 7 a.m., 62 degrees for the most part of the remainder of today. We're looking at those 80s, but we're going to have a warm up later in the week, but I'll have a look at what that might mean for us later in our forecast. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and send it back to you, Alex, for traffic.
All right, thanks so much, Vanessa, and taking you outside for the first time this morning to the 99 near White Lane, and it's looking pretty clear on that side of town. We do have, it looked like we had a car fire earlier this morning that going to be on the northbound of I-5 just north of the 99 split. That looks like they are cleaning up still. But other than that, things are looking pretty good. We'll have another check of your commute coming up in about 15 minutes.
New this morning, the Bakersfield police investigation into accusations against Craig Harrison revealed a lot of bad feelings toward the much-beloved Monsignor, but no crimes. That's the finding described in 157 pages of investigatory reports obtained by Channel 17. Olivia LaVoice has been following this story for months and has the latest.
The reports stem from allegations first leveled in the 1990s and early 2000s, and just from a few years ago. The reports contain a detailed account of an interview of Harrison himself, in which he emphatically denied every allegation against him. Harrison's attorney, Kyle Humphrey, said last night, all allegations against Harrison contained in the reports are false. The Bakersfield Police Department announced Thursday the investigation found no credible accusations against Harrison, the pastor of St. Francis Church downtown. Harrison, in the interview in his attorney's office, answered every question put to him. But that June 17th interview came after a month of interviews with young men who felt Harrison had acted inappropriately with them. One young man said he was 14 years old and very active in the church when his parents sent him to St. Francis to get Harrison's blessing in 2003. The two were alone when Harrison rubbed the teen's knee in a manner the boy interpreted as sexual. When the boy objected, he said the Monsignor cursed at him and called him ungrateful. 2 years later, the boy said he sought counseling again from Harrison, and Harrison again acted sexually inappropriately. When the boy objected, Harrison said, quote, "You made me feel like a bleeping pedophile," according to the boy, who has been publicly honored several times for his community service. Much of the investigation concentrated on reports Harrison shared a bed with young men on church outings, that he sexually touched boys, and that he discussed pornography with them. Detectives tracked down all the men named in those reports. Many said they had heard those reports as well, but all denied the rumors. Detectives spoke with multiple men who described, quote, inappropriate behavior by Harrison that did not meet the elements of a crime. Detectives note in the reports the only man to accuse Harrison of a potential crime involve accusations from the early 90s when the man was a teenager. Investigators concluded they could not substantiate that man's accusations. In 2002, Harrison owned a house on Oleander Avenue in central Bakersfield in which he permitted troubled young men to live. Detectives followed reports that in 2002 he lewdly touched boys and young men in that house. Investigators had the names of all the supposed victims, but when those teenagers were questioned, each said none of the reported acts had happened. The reports contained complaints Harrison ignored the Hispanic population of the parish and may have used parish funds for personal use. The report says the facts do not support a criminal case against Harrison, and even if they did, the statute of limitations would bar prosecution.
Harrison still faces investigations in Merced and Firebaugh. An independent investigation by the Diocese of Fresno will determine if he returns to the ministry. He remains suspended and prohibited from acting as a priest. Harrison has declined to be interviewed by the KGET reporter assigned to this story. However, Harrison's attorney Kyle Humphrey told KGET yesterday all those who have accused Harrison of sexual misconduct are hoping for a payout from a lawsuit against the Roman Catholic Diocese of Fresno. He added each allegation is false and is looking for the accusers to come clean and admit their lies. In a statement, he continued, quote, BPD cleared him. This is all people coming forward, saying something happened years ago. We don't know the accusers' allegiances. We don't know their friendships.
Also new this morning, Bakersfield police are asking for your help to track down a missing 11-year-old boy. Take a look. This is Giovanni Lopez. BPD says he was last seen around 2 o'clock yesterday morning on Oregon Street. It's just a few blocks off Union Avenue. He's described as 4 feet, 6 inches tall and weighs about 80 pounds. He has black hair, brown eyes, and was wearing a green or yellow shirt, blue shorts, but no shoes. And if you know where he could be, you're asked to call police at 327-7111.
Massive wildfire burning near the California-Oregon border has become the largest wildfire burning in the state right now, and the largest to burn in California so far this year. The so-called Tucker fire grew by more than 10,000 acres yesterday. Firefighters believe it was sparked unintentionally by humans. Right now, no homes are threatened and no evacuations have been ordered. So far, flames have scorched more than 12,000 acres. The fire's at 0% containment.
And a new report shows which small California towns have a high social vulnerability risk when it comes to fast-moving wildfires. According to the Sacramento Bee, an analysis by the nonprofit Direct Relief says 25 towns scored very high. The analysis was based on numbers of low-income, immobile, aging, or disabled people in those communities. Of the 25 places on the list, 3 of them are here in Kern County: Bodfish, Wofford Heights, and Frazier Park. A 4th, Pine Mountain Club, scored moderately high.
Well, as new drivers get ready to hit the road, the California Highway Patrol is offering another one of its Start Smart classes. It's happening at 5 o'clock tonight at Kern Valley High School in Lake Isabella inside the Old Summit building. The free 2-hour class is targeted toward teens, but parents are also welcome to attend. The class covers important issues like safe driving habits, consequences of a poor choice behind the wheel, and tips on how to avoid a crash.
Well, today is Harry Potter's birthday, and at least 3 local spots are celebrating the wizard. Blue Oak Coffee, roasting at the corner of 20th and G Streets in downtown Bakersfield, is going all out for the day, which also happens to be Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling's birthday. The shop has lightning bolt cupcakes, butterbeer scones and cookies and lattes, crafts and more. There's also a Harry Potter birthday party at Color Me Mine on Ming Avenue later tonight. And the Harry Potter Book Club plans to meet tonight at Barnes & Noble on California Avenue. And coming up in about an hour, Tabitha Mills will join us for the celebration.
A butterbeer scone. I could go for that right now.
That'd be pretty nice.
Sounds pretty good. Can we conjure one of those up?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see if we have the...
See if we can find that spell.
We'll have to find that spell, yeah. All right, so this morning on Sunrise. Unhappy concert goers. The reason Cardi B had to put the brakes on a performance just minutes before taking stage.
And there's a new law in effect here in California. We'll explain how some think it directly takes aim at President Trump.
A new firestorm is erupting over college admissions. Families reportedly transferring legal guardianship of their children in order to get financial aid.
It's totally legal, but critics say it's unfair. NBC's Ron Mott has details.
It works like this. Families, some of whom live in million-dollar homes with incomes well into six figures, go to court to have a legal guardian with fewer financial resources appointed for their college-bound students, giving them a better shot at qualifying for need-based financial aid. And it's perfectly legal. According to ProPublica Illinois and the Wall Street Journal, citing court records, the tactic has been used effectively dozens of times.
They were filed by one of two law firms, and many of them used language in the petition, such as the guardian would provide educational and financial opportunities that the parents could not otherwise provide.
Advocates of the legal maneuver argue that, unlike the college admissions scandal, which has led to multiple criminal convictions, these students were fairly accepted and are looking for a way to pay for it, as the annual costs of tuition and fees at the nation's colleges have skyrocketed, rising more than 150% over the past 2 decades, a bottom-line increase of nearly $32,000 a year on average.
They're absolutely cheating.
Still, some critics contend these families and their students should endure the appropriate pinch based on their resources.
This technique in particular is new and absolutely deserves everybody's sort of shock and scorn.
Another wave of controversy cascading down on college campuses, money once again at the center. Ron Mott, NBC News, Chicago.
All right, well, the grills are cold at Sonic Burger.
The reason the popular downtown burger joint is not open, we'll explain how it has nothing to do with a recent fire.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back. The Sonic in downtown Bakersfield has some cleaning to do before it can start serving burgers again. Take a look at this video from Kern County Public Health. Health officials closed the Sonic on 23rd Street in downtown Bakersfield after finding cockroaches on the walls and racks. There was also debris and grease buildup on the floors and walls throughout the facility. The downtown Sonic received an inspection score of 61% in the latest inspection. It received a 97% score back in April. It's hard to believe that August is almost here. If you're looking to get out of the heat and into some shopping, you're in luck. Money expert Stacey Johnson shows us some of the best things to buy in August, along with some of the worst buys.
To everything, there's a season. And when it comes to shopping, that means every month has both potential deals and duds.
And August, it's no exception. Every month we turn to our partner Deal News for the best and worst buys out at the stores. Let's start with the good stuff.
First, clothes. As summer ends, retailers will start discounting summer fashion to make room for their autumn apparel. Expect prices on summer clothing and back-to-school shoes to be slashed up to 60%.
And then there's patio furniture. According to Deal News, last August, stores like Target, Walmart, and Sears offered discounts of as much as 60% or more. And a final thing to buy in August, laptops with discounts of up to 25%. Well, so much for the deals. What about August duds?
One thing to avoid in August is Apple products. September and early October could see new models of the iPhone and iPad, which means you'll find bigger discounts when today's devices become previous generation. Another thing to wait on, grills. Good deals in August, but better in September. Finally, TVs. Also good deals in August, but your best deals, Black Friday.
That's your quick look at August deals and duds. But you know, we track the best deals every single day, both online and off. Just go to MoneyTalksNews.com and do a search for deals. For Money Talks News, I'm Stacey Johnson.
Money Talks is brought to you by your local consumer credit counseling service. If you've got debt problems or just want some free budget counseling, call today.